Another new stream. Hello, hello. Smiles. That's a good way to start the stream. Hi. Won't be here in an hour because I'll reunite with an old school friend. Oh, that's fun. And get ice cream. We'll have fun with that. I'm probably not going to stay too long for the stream today. I just wanted to get my normal Saturday stream done this week. And just potentially get some work done. I drew my OC's head too big, I'm crying. You didn't draw it too big, you were just doing chibi style. Gotta look at it at a different angle. It was like, hair will cover it, but it did not. Hey, it happens. At least right now, I'm just gonna be working on a sketch for a commission next week. And after the sketch, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Change you to that. I know I'm gonna also draw the head too big if I use that circle. Going to work on ode art from Forum Game Stuff. Awesome. Another artwork day for you as well. I'm working on expression practice because I draw him with the same face every single time. Hey, that's good to do. I need to do that with some of my characters. Mostly just to explore how exactly their facial structures work and stuff like that. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So many colors. I kid you not, he's the only OC of mine I can actually draw. That just means you need more practice. I know at one point I was feeling the same way. Like I would only draw my two main mascots all the time. But then I open myself up to drawing more things. Try to get a new sense of style for other things. And overall just explore what I can and can't do. Oh, I have a character pattern with pattern tails similar to this one. Her name is Roxy, and of all pics, ooh, This one is someone else's character, and another Chimerian at that too. Actually, do you have long ears? Yes, you are going to have long ears. This is what the character's actually going to look like. I'm using the other one for a body reference of how they want her. Very flashy character. I love characters like this, but sometimes I'd be so afraid to draw them because there's just so much to look at. Gonna move you for a second. Give you a longer snoot. Move the head back just a bit. That way we can actually have a neck in there. I'm surprised by this one being a Chimerian. So anytime you see just a nose horn and a curled tail, they're usually a Chimerian. But for the species themselves, it's very open to what the designs can be. Like, I can show you some of mine after this. So even some of mine don't really look like it. They kind of just look like normal characters. I found out actual colored stuff is too draining for me. I felt that at one point too. Because I liked seeing these kind of characters. But then quickly realized there's too many colors. I don't want to do this every single time I want to draw the character. Which is why I keep my design specifically simple. That way I don't feel like they're draining me. Come here so I can see your body. Move your boob just a bit. Trust the process. I swear it's gonna look like a normal hand in a minute. Yeah, that looks like a hand. Hands are so difficult. We'll call it there. Easy sketch, easy sketch. Where do you find these photos for reference poses? I just look on Pinterest. And I specifically have an ad blocker on Pinterest, so you're not getting bombarded with all the crap and stuff. Because basically everything on Pinterest is an ad. So no matter where you're clicking, you're just going to be brought to another site. So I highly recommend having an ad blocker on there. I don't exactly look for poses, I look for the aesthetic that I'm going for. Like for this one, I just looked up club poses to get like a more lively, a lively feel for the character. A pose to basically show them off. I know there are other sites for references and stuff like that. But I prefer trying to find like photos that people aren't taking for exactly like high quality photography sometimes. Because usually those poses feel more genuine and alive than just figuring a pose just for that picture. Less booba. Also, quick tip. If you plan on using random images off the internet, feel free to do so. However, do not just copy them verbatim as you see them. Like you can see, I'm just using really where the arm placements are and the general idea of the pose, but I'm not copying it. I'm not copying it to a T, because that can lead you to some trouble later down the road. Oh, I stopped using Pinterest for the overflow of AI slop. Yeah, that's fair. That would be like the same reason that I want to stop using it. Sometimes I still need to get good poses and like outfit ideas. And Pinterest is still like the only one that really has any good things that I can look up easily. Like you can't look up Google Images for that because it has the same problem. That and the ads are so horrendous. Sometimes you just gotta deal with it. At this point, you really can't escape the AI slop train. Hi! Howdy, howdy! Sometimes I forget ads are a thing. I've been using ad blockers for a long time. Me too. Because dear God, it's so bad. Especially with YouTube trying to implement, which I think they actually started already, ads like within the actual video. And if you pause the video, it just immediately puts an ad right on the side. Like, come on. It's so annoying. I hate ads so much. I understand why we need them, especially for like content creators and stuff. That's generally how they make their money. But like, I don't make money on YouTube, and yet people will have to see ads on my videos. That's probably like the first start of the ad downfall for YouTube. Just putting ads on every single thing, no matter what it was. But YouTube, I would love to make that ad revenue money. Even if it's just a little. For poses, I recommend a site called Photo References for Comic Artists. I feel like I've heard of that one before. I'll definitely look it up afterwards. If anything, another great way to get reference materials, just become your reference material. There are so many times where I just take a picture of myself doing the exact pose I need. And it works so much better because you're doing exactly what you have in mind in the first place. You're not searching for something that can be similar. Plus, you own your own pose, so you can use it again if you wanted to. That you could copy verbatim if you wanted. Verbatim. Horns are a little smaller. There we go. These are more rounded at the top. The ads are so aggressive. Yes, they are. It's aggressive is an understatement. They're just so bad. I have to watch a minute-long unskippable ad and a 15-second unskippable ad after it. Yeah, ad blockers, guys. Ad blockers. You need them. I decided to pop in for a minute while I take a break from my own art. Well, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Feel free to share what kind of art you do and all that kind of stuff. I would love to hear. Or complain about ads because they're awful. If you don't feel like downloading ad blockers either, because you never know what exactly you're downloading sometimes, I specifically use Brave, which has a built-in ad blocker. It is a web browser. I still use Google for my search engine and all that, but Brave automatically gets rid of that stuff. I'm poor. Me too. That's why YouTube should give me ad revenue money. Please. I'm hoping to get there eventually. I have almost all the requirements except I have to get like 400 watch time hours. 400? 4,000, I think. I think I'm at like 400. But for my kind of content, I do really short videos. So unless I have like 4,000 people watching my videos all at once, it's gonna take me a while to get there. I use uBlock on Firefox since Firefox isn't like Chrome. I know other people that also use uBlock Origins. I don't like downloading things that much, so I just use Brave. It works just as good. At the moment, I'm kind of just experimenting with custom character designs. Ooh! I love a good character design. Well, I hope you're having fun with those experiments. Never be afraid to try newer things. I always encourage people to draw things that are definitely out of their comfort zone. You never know what you can do until then. Here we go. I need you to move for a second. There we go. Oh, I hit wrong button. There we go. I was going to do a blinking icon and then I realized the character has no images with the eyes open. I mean, you can always ask the person that owns them if they do have an eye color. Because sometimes characters will, but they don't want to draw the eyes. Always check like character notes too, because sometimes people will just write in something that should be on the design that they never put on references or anything. I've had that happen a lot. Where I'm looking at the character and being like, alright, I've finished. And then I look at the notes and it says, do not draw this one specific thing that is on the reference that I have not taken out. It's like, of course, right when I finish. So many tiles. Make sure I don't forget the halo. Excuse me, tablet. Why are you not... Huh. That was weird. It's like I had something selected. And just like that, sketch is done. Just gotta turn the liner black. And then add heavy watermarks. Because it has not been paid for quite yet. Save the file. I cannot confirm nor deny if I was awake till 5 a.m. writing. Oh no. In my defense, it was an accident. I got carried away with the random facts of my species. That's a good thing, as long as you're not endangering your own health. Sometimes you really need that burst of energy for your character stuff and whatnot. Just make sure it doesn't interfere with your health and getting sick and all that, and getting too tired for school or work the next day. Okay, that's done. I did want to revisit drawing I started forever ago. As you got a tad bit touched up. This is actually one of my Chimerions. My boy, my fluffy little boy. There isn't too much changing to the line art, at least. It's been a while since I've touched this. I want your eyes to be rounder because you're a soft boy. Realize I don't like the color I'm using for this. Here we go. Much easier to look at. The only thing endangering my health is my cat tackling my leg while I go downstairs this morning. Normal cat activities, I see. The downfall of humanity. Tell ya, cats will rule the world one day. Tom Muncher in the chat, how are you today? Hey! Pretty good. Just gonna work on a few things and then call it quits for the day. need another thing. Where are my heads? Where is the sheet of heads? Matter of fact, here's a bunch of my Tremarions because I was doing some head studies, seeing if I actually had variations in the head shapes. Which I do, I'm pretty proud of. I feel like your lip should go down just a tad bit more. And move your chin line up more. Come on, hand. I feel like I haven't touched this drawing in like months. I started forever ago because I wanted to give all my dudes a new icon. The back of your head actually goes the opposite way. Your head hairs defy gravity. Until your neck area. Which your neck area is a bit more fluffy. You should move your shoulders down just a tad bit. Nope, not crop, that's not what I wanted. Cleaning pixel art is so fun, but cleaning regular line art is the opposite. Do you agree? I'm actually the opposite of that. Cleaning pixel art lines is such a tedious process for me. But cleaning up the line art, well, specifically cleaning up the line art to a sketch is my favorite. There's something that's really nice about a process that's about subtracting and adding to the line work and all that I really like. Normally, like line art like this is usually just delete and then redraw, delete and redraw. But compared to pixels, I think I'd rather take my chance with the line art. Just regular line art. It just takes so much less time. Man, I overflopped your ears. Your ears aren't that floppy. More triangles than anything else. Let's make that eye pop out more, as it should in a 3/4 angle. That's why I pretend my messy lines is just a part of my style. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I've definitely done that for a while, where it was just cleaned up sketches for my line work. Sometimes I like them a lot more. I've even had some people say it's cool, so I pretend it doesn't bug me. It's always up to you what you want to do in the end and how you want your style to look. I prefer my sketchier style to some of my finished work sometimes, because I feel like I bring more life into my character with a sketchier line style. Round your eyes more. Happy I actually went back to this. Because once I'm done with this icon, I'm actually going to be a little more proud of it. Because at the time of drawing it, I wasn't feeling too good on it. I love sketchy line art for my crazy characters that make them look crazy. As they should, like my hyena boy. I love messy work for him. Honestly, doing that for changing up your style for the characters themselves is also a great idea. I've only done that occasionally to some of my characters. I definitely don't do it enough. Bring your head just a little closer. I don't know why I made the hairs on his head so small in this one. Give him his fluffy head top. Make him look bald. Well, I don't like a lot of these smaller lines. Give you your round eyebrows. feel like that ear is not quite in the right spot. You're gonna have to move you a little more here. And try avoiding a tangent. There. Hi! Bald your Tremarions. I mean, that's what I did here. As soon as I showed this, I had people going, bald! Bald! Gotta know now. Well, have fun! Thanks for popping on. Eee, I have a gross bot in my Twitter chat. Let's see if I can figure out how to get rid of him this time. I can't figure it out again. Yeah, well. One day I'll figure out, what's it called? Twitch. I did give you a really round snoot. Oh, I did figure it out. You big round eyes. If there's anything about the previous iteration of this I liked, was how I drew the teeth. This I would not change. Alright. Follow button. Before and after. I wonder if I made this didn't look too small. You are gonna move your head slightly. Very forward facing at the moment. Yeah, that's significantly better. And put the gold stuff in a folder. I just realized I didn't have the thing on right. I just realized on that drawing I completely forgot the marking on his head. That's actually gonna bug me until I fix that. This is why I save everything. all the things to forget, I can't believe that was one of them. Fixed as if there was never a problem. Hi! And then, last but not least, there we go. Now everything on this is going to be completely off. Keep accidentally shifting my hand, hitting the wrong button. Just had a book come in. Ooh, what book? Wrong one again. 200 some years a photographic history of the village I live in. Oh, that sounds awesome. I've been hyperfixating on my island's history for a bit now, and I'm super excited. Oh, that's awesome. It hasn't been updated since the 90s. I'm sure it's still good information. Usually you don't want historic stuff from, I would say, beyond 50 years to the present is usually when you don't really want to look into it. Because at least by then, that's when stuff actually gets updated. And I'm only saying that based on having to be in like art history classes where we have to look up or do essays on certain topics. It's usually the range that you want to be careful with because the information might end up getting outdated. Anyway, before, after. It looks so much better now. And I'll eventually finish it. When? I will have no idea. I think we've hit an hour. I think it's about high time I end stream for now. And save those. Take care, it was fun watching. No, it's too soon. Yeah, I was hoping to do it a little longer, but plans kind of changed today. At least I got to stream. My main issue is it isn't super accessible and hard to look at. So books are definitely better sourced than this case. Well, I hope you find some awesome information about your home island. And with that, bye-bye! Thank you for popping on stream, even if it was short and before my usual time. Hopefully next week I'll have better time management. Might have some things that are happening on the side. So hopefully things will get back to normal. Bye! Bye everyone! Thank you for popping on! And I'll see you and hopefully talk to you